Among true friends, even a glass of water tasted together has a good flavor. If you think you are too small to make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito yet. If you want to go fast, go long. If you want to go far, it is better to be accompanied. When the shepherd returns home in peace, the milk is good. The fool speaks, the wise listen. The rain does not recognize anyone as a friend. It drenches all equally. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. Wisdom does not come overnight. Ugliness with a good character is better than beauty. You don't teach a monkey to climb a tree. No matter the size of your grandfather, you must grow yourself. Never trust a woman who has slept with your enemy. By educating a man, you educate one person. By educating a woman, you educate an entire family. A wise man never knows all, only fools know everything. Do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. We always learn more from a defeat than from a victory. Where you sit in your old age shows where you sat in your youth. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors, neither do calm heads make wise men. A family tie is like a tree. It can bend, but it cannot break. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. If you marry a monkey for its money when the money is gone, the monkey will remain the same. A true friend knows the song in your heart and can sing it back to you when you forget the lyrics. The earth is not ours. It is a treasure we hold in trust for future generations. A person who sells eggs should not start a fight in the market. A tree is known by its fruit. The best way to eat an elephant in your path is to cut him up into little pieces. Even the best cooking pot will not produce food. The beautiful thing is never perfect. It is by getting lost we discover new paths. The diamond does not lose its value when it lacks admiration. A wise person will always find a way. Don't be discouraged. It is often the last key on the key ring that opens the door. It is hard to be poor. It is even harder to be alone. It is better to be loved than feared. You do not teach the paths of the forest to an old gorilla. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Do not dismiss the snake, because it does not have horns, for who knows what is hidden in its heart. He who learns teaches. Misfortune has an advantage. It will make you know your true friends. With character, ugliness becomes beauty. Without it, beauty becomes ugliness. The lightness is the greatest beauty for a woman. The path to the top of the mountain is always longer than you think. Don't fool yourself. The moment will arrive when what seems so near is still very far. Children are the reward of life. If a man swears to harm you while you sleep, you can go to sleep. If it's a woman, stay awake. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with both feet. Punish a child on the first day he brings a stolen egg home. The day he brings home a stolen ox will be too late. The one who plants trees knowing that he will never sit in their shade, has at least started to understand the meaning of life. A roaring lion kills no prey. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. A wise person will always find a way. The heart of the wise man lies quiet, like limpid water. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. You cannot plow, sow, harvest, and eat on the same day. If the owner of the land is kind, so too will be the land. If you don't know where you're going, go back where you came from. Do you often frequent the king's court will always betray his friends. A smooth sea never made a skilled mariner. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. Is by crawling that a baby learns to walk. Wisdom is a wealth. Money, when used, diminishes, but knowledge, when used, increases. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one can embrace it alone. If you want to go fast, go long. If you want to go far, it is better to be accompanied. Is by crawling that a baby learns to walk. Unity is strength, division is a weakness. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. The fool speaks, the wise listen. If you are filled with pride, there is no room for wisdom. Is like a baby. It must be handled with tenderness. Is by cutting trees that we learn to cut trees. Where there is love, there is no darkness. One cannot both feast and become rich. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. When you follow in the path of your father, you learn to walk like him. A person who sells eggs should not start a fight in the market.